Thailand is celebrating King Bhumibol's 88th birthday. The one absentee from the festivities, of course, is the king himself, whose health has been poor for much of the year. His persistent absence has led to concerns over the transition of power and the uncertainty it could bring. Tony Cheng has our story.
Dragons dance through the streets of Chinatown to bring good fortune and luck. They're leading a parade to pay respects to the longest reigning monarch in the world, Thailand's King Bhumibol.
Traditional Chinese dragons dance through the center of old Bangkok in celebration of the 88th birthday of His Majesty the King. But despite the happy faces today, people are getting increasingly concerned behind the scenes about the King's health. He's been in hospital a number of times this year. He's so sick at the moment that he won't be attending any of the birthday festivities.
The well-wishers who gathered to pay their respects were acutely aware that the king is in the twilight of his reign.
I am working, so I don't have time to go to the hospital. But every time I pray, he is in my thought.
I'm worried and I want him to get better.
King Bhumibol has spent much of the past year out of the public eye due to ill health. He appears frail and infirm in the few appearances he has made and is known to have had several medical emergencies in recent months. For many Thais, that's a great concern. Blue Sky TV has established itself firmly in the royalist camp in Thailand's complicated political landscape, but the end of King Bhumibol's reign will remove the one unifying factor that has so often bridged the political divide.
Thai people know that sooner or later this might happen, because he is getting older and we're emotionally preparing for it, but our hearts are sinking.
The current military government have declared themselves defenders of the monarchy and are using old-fashioned lèse-majesté laws to lock up critics, not just of the throne, but also their regime. That's caused criticism outside Thailand, although few dare to speak out inside the kingdom. But for one young member of the royal family, it's only natural that there should be worries about the transition of power.
Well, I think everyone concerns about that. You know, even like the president in the United States, we still concerned who's going to be the next president of the United States, because everything that relates to the country was related to the person who considered as a head of state.
As a constitutional monarch, it's debatable whether the king is merely the symbolic head of state. But it's an illustration of how much he's loved, that he dominates so much of Thai life, and his failing health is a growing concern. Tony Cheng, CCTV, Bangkok.